Yeah, so I do. And there has been talk of this executive order since last November. It was actually supposed to be issued back then. And it was, I think at that time, rumored to actually have even a broader sort of mandate where there was supposed to be a crypto czar appointed, and they were actually going to propose some more regulatory measures as opposed to just having a study. Over the past few months, the Biden administration has seemingly sort of walked back from where their initial position was, and what they are doing is this whole of government approach, and essentially now requesting several studies. These studies will be conducted, as you noted, by several different members, all across the government. The State Department, the markets regulators, the bank regulators will all be involved, and they'll make recommendations. I think it's also important just to note that a lot of these things, even when there's a study and recommendations made, a lot of these things do require an act of Congress. And Chairman Powell of the Fed has given his commitment to Congress that before a CBDC moves forward in the United States, that he will make sure that he gets the congressional buy-in before that's done. There is a Fed open proposal right now that the industry is working on providing public comment on. So there's, I think, a lot of moving parts going, but I think this is a positive step. And I think, having the federal government study where the risks are, where the benefits are, what the opportunities are, in a whole of government way, I think that's a good thing for crypto.
Michelle, when we talk about how the regulators in DC work, it's important to note that everything moves very slowly. And even this EO is just beginning studies at the various agencies to kind of embark on a possible regulatory framework. But do you feel like the trade group and your members have a seat at the table? Because as all of this is happening, kind of the voices that these regulators solicit as they try to figure out what the best approach here is pretty important, is it not?
Yeah, so what I absolutely love about Adam is we created our own seat at the table. So in 2018, when our group was formed,
XRP Future Millionaire. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. It's 9:49 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast in the United States of America. Just wanted to shed a little bit of knowledge on you. We talked yesterday about DXY, how it could make a run up again here today. I expected it. If you watched my update last night when I talked about some of the other things on why crypto wasn't looking so hot, I talked about how the total crypto market cap should be able to run back up to $96 and then likely maybe push up. But I have an outlier where I think we could possibly in the next couple weeks before March 15th have a push up to like $97, $98. But first we have to pass 96.23. So that's a possibility. I don't know if it can play out that high, but I think to wipe off some debt and some bonds off the table before they, inevitably raise rates and inflation finally, the government and the Fed does what they need to do. I think we're going to have a nice run on the US dollar. That's just what I'm thinking, because that's generally what we do sometimes. Across the broader markets, we've had a little bit of corrections here, but nothing major. We've got the total crypto market cap down 1.84 billion to, or 1.84%, down 3.32 billion to 1.78 trillion. Talked about this yesterday, how it was a nice little fake out up, so we were going to come back down. Now we're under 40,000. I do appreciate the few of you that sent me messages that said, because of me, you can sleep again at night. That is the greatest confidence that I can get. I went to bed and slept like a baby last night. After my update, I came on, I think 9, 10 o'clock last night. I was talking a lot in the Telegram. I taught a class last night and it was spectacular. So I do a donation-based hourly teaching class. Tuesdays and Thursdays I teach from 8 to 9 p.m. It's donation-based. I tell people if you want, you can donate $5 if you appreciated the live stream or the class. but it's a fun thing. So anyhow, Bitcoin, hopefully you enjoyed the intro as well. I merged my stuff together. As you know, I don't edit. This is all done on the fly, so it's literally me pausing my stream, starting it back up. So I do the best I can. So Bitcoin fell through that 40,081. I did a 1-minute update to say our support was there and to know if we're bearish, if we're going to go farther. I think our target's 38,579. I said that yesterday and the day before this crash even happened. But I put down the 40081 this morning on the 1-minute update so you guys could see where that potential sneaky double bottom was. But I told you we're being squeezed between that and the 20-day and the 30-minute, which is very bearish. And now we fell through. So no need to worry about that double bottom anymore. That's taken care of itself in the last 20 minutes. Our next support, 39,500. It's like right around here. Right around this area. And then we've got underneath that 38,579. If we break that, we got 37,508 and 36,226. To come back down and retest the symmetric or this falling channel that we were in. Everybody keeps asking me that. This is way down here, guys. We would have to hit 35,056 to retest that symmetrical down here. I mean that falling channel. And then show the prove that it can hold it as support. So that's still a significant, a substantial drop if you're talking about that part. To retest that, we've still got to drop another 11.41%. So watch that with Bitcoin. It's just, if we stay south side and can't recover and do these little bounces around and 40,000 ends up being the resistance, look out. Just look out. We talked about this yesterday. If this becomes resistance right now, look out. Just look out. XRP, we talked about getting squeezed as well between that 7. I just came out a minute, like probably 25 minutes ago to do a 1-minute update. So we were 77,281 and 78.5 basically. We squeezed down now. Now we have resistance of 77,281, support of 75,124. And this is what you're going to want to watch. Can XRP break this potential double bottom at 75,348 as Bitcoin just broke its potential double bottom by breaking through 40,000. Now, can these be little fake outs? Sure, but guess what, guys? This volume's atrocious. Look at the 30-minute drop volume. So we're going to learn a lot right now, but this is already showing us the pattern. Like, do not get trapped in this garbage. Even if it goes up 10%, this is a junk spot to buy. You must find the proper support, and this is telling us in the 30-minute that we are not at proper support levels, ladies and gentlemen. Even XLM, the 201 I showed you yesterday to watch in case it holds that as a potential sneaky double bottom. It fell right through it, guys. Now we're working on 2011 resistance, 19.4 support. This is the absolute best news we could have got this morning so that we can push through those double bottoms and not have to worry about it. XDC, we're down 1.20% to 5.5 cents basically. Again, XDC was between a tight zone, and now it too has gone low. It's 548 support, which means 479 is the next support for XDC. We fell through a potential double bottom. Yes, it just could be a wick, but I feel a lot better now that these are on the bottom side of this because that's always the question if they're gonna have a sneaky run. Now I think it's much less likely now. And then we'll end with DGBs up 0.87% or 0.82%. It's at 2199, and you'll see once again DGB. We're trying to see if it'll come through and break this double bottom. So we're hoping, not hoping, but we're anticipating because of what Bitcoin just did, that these will come through their double bottoms. These are the only questions we had, whether or not they could get down to the farther. So a logical test spot right here for DGB would be that 1949 spot. So we're gonna see what happens. But it's a very tricky spot to be in. One thing I can suggest for you if you need a little bit of help or if you don't know what you're doing is to join Tom's Army $9.99 a month. You get the exclusive Telegram for free. I have so many people I talk to. I've created sub-channels that are also free. My private channel so you guys can see what's going on. I always forward everything I comment into there so that you guys don't have to go through thousands of comments. I have a Precious Metals Intel group, and then we have the Freedom Fighters as well. Those are all free subgroups. Tom's Army's free. All you have to do is support me on YouTube, $9.99 a month, and I give you all this for free because I believe in you as you believe in me. It's absolutely spectacular, and I'm on here all day. So much stuff going on. It's just a blessing to have all of you in my family. Hashtag be better, do better. Hashtag FUD Assassins. And remember, Help one person each and every day, because if you don't do your part and I don't do my part, who's going to do their part and teach the next generation? So I wanted to share a few of these older ones. Where's it at? I went on here. I love this one. Perception is reality. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. You are either controlled by it or perceived through it. FUD assassins, UB2B. I think you guys should go watch UB2B on Twitter. Last one. I don't care about your losses. Hitman FUD. Keep buying the dip and hold. UB2B and all of YouTube. Stay blessed, everybody.